I just hit the button. Can't stop now. Hi, friends. Doc South here. Another video blurb for you. Again, I hope you're enjoying these. Gosh, heaven knows I enjoy doing them. This is fantastic stuff. Cyberspace. Yeah, I know. To get out my aluminum foil hat with the little antennas there, and it's really cool. And I hope you're enjoying the YouTube page. Again, eventually, when I can get a little more mobility, when I can do uh, when I can use a smartphone to kind of walk around and show you what I'm talking about, I think it'll be even better. But for now, and that still won't stop me from doing these little video blurps in my room. Yeah, my studio. And that's what I wanted. I was thinking folks are probably, well, eventually, I guess eventually um, when I get that video, when I get that smartphone, so that I'm a little more mobile, we'll take you on a tour of the room. That's going to take weeks, absolute weeks, to go through, but that's all right. It'll be interesting. And but for now, I thought I ought to at least verbally describe to best I can the studio and where I work and do my writing and stuff. The oddly enough, in a book I'm working on called Millie's Itinerary, Millie's our basset hound, and she I'm doing a book right now. It's up to about 35,000 words on a day in the life of her. And a day in her life, and it's coming out pretty darn good. And I noticed I was working on this one spot, describing what my studio looks like and how Millie interacts with it on occasion. So I thought I'd read that to you. It gives you at least an idea as to what I'm doing. I can't pick up the computer and move it around and show you all the different stuff, but I don't want people to get the wrong idea that yeah, we have some kind of cyber miracle here at the in our little bungalow overlooking the river, the Musconetcong. Okay, John, yeah, I want truth in storytelling. Yes. Okay, well here you go. This again's from Millie's Itinerary. Hopefully a book will be coming out in the spring. I hope. Okay. Okay, here I go. This is on many a night, somewhere around 6 or 6:30. I might do a webcast from my home studio. Now, let me clarify that studio bit. I wouldn't want anyone to think that I have an up-to-the-date, state-of-the-art recording studio in our little bungalow along the river. No, no. In reality, I just sit in a tiny corner of my bedroom, surrounded by not stacks, but rather big, dusty mounds of records and CDs. Some of my playing devices are bunched onto a fold-out card table. One turntable I own rests on a steamer trunk at the foot of my bed next to an extra CD player. The microphone isn't hanging from a ceiling boom hanging in front of my face. It rests on my lap during a show, and I got to be careful to keep it pointed away from my belly. Well, I do get pretty loud bouts of stomach growling and other noises, yes. Actually, it might be fun to get one of those growls to be heard round the globe. It could be done. Sandy now, my wife Sandy, well, she piles, and again, I'll be able to show you all this eventually. You won't believe the mess. But she piles her Taekwondo equipment in one corner of the room. It's a very big pile of uniforms, helmets, punching bags, bamboo fighting sticks, nunchucks. I'm not going to tell her to move it. I like living. Okay. Besides, the pile keeps the echoes down. Yeah, well, it does. My bed is next to the martial arts stuff, and it's always loaded down with record albums, story notes, dirty clothes, you know. Records and notes on scrap paper and stacks of empty scrap paper fill up the rest of the room. Scrap paper, by the way, is very necessary to me. I keep a bunch of it handy, always have one pocket full of it. Yeah, I keep a bunch of it handy all over the floor. I also have well, as I write, you see, I think of an idea, and before I forget it, I at least write down sort of the idea. And then, yeah, that when I'm stuck for a story idea, I just clean up the floor. Oh, here's a good story idea, and I start writing. And the floor stays dirty. Uh, I have and I keep a bunch of it of scrap paper all over the place. Oh, it's everywhere. I have a wobbling folding chair to sit on. It's not the most impressive studio you'll ever see, friends. Heck, I don't even have a proper on-air sign that lights up whenever I activate my microphone, like in a radio station. Yeah, right behind my chair is a beat-up old throw rug. I use it to protect various computer wires and audio lines that run here and there from turntables and speakers around the room. The old rug also helps me to not trip as much as I might do in the night without it, tripping over a wire. It's also a convenient resting place for my co-host, Millie, our basset hound. We have a pretty tight door between the studio and the living room. I always close the door prior to almost every show I do. That way, Sandy can watch television in the living room without having to try and hear her favorite shows over my foolish rants. Yeah. With the door shut, her shows won't bother me in the least. I don't think my microphone can hear them at all. With headphones on, I can't hear a thing except what's going out to my tiny audience. And then from there, if we were actually reading the book right now, we talk about how Millie likes to barge in the middle of the show and just mess with everyone's head. Yeah. Other than that, that's it. Okay. I hope you enjoyed. Again, it's I don't want people thinking again that I'm necessarily right. Yeah, that everything's all spit and polish around here. More spit than polish, I suppose. It's someday we'll have to take you down, and when I get the smartphone, we'll walk down into the basement. Talk about scary. Yeah. I defy anyone to stay in that basement overnight. I don't know. No. That's a well. Anyway, we'll no ghosts, just all the other critters that live down there. Yes, the night critters. Yes. Okay. Well, that's a wrap for now. Gee, I hope you enjoy these things. I'm having a ball. Treat each other kindly today, okay? God bless you. God bless America. And if you would, please say a prayer for those who serve, our soldiers, police, fire, rescue, all of those good and very wonderful people. We'll see you later, friends, and thanks. Okay, let me see if I can get this. Yeah, there you go. Okay, bye now.